Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers and thank you for those who continue to tune in every week. Today is Sunday, so that means another video. In this video today is a makes video in a February lookbook, because there was a few garments that I made in January that I said I was wearing for my birthday in Vegas, which we had an absolutely fun time. I will say that. I actually went zip lining, and I'm going to scoot over so I can pop up pictures. But I went zip lining. Can you believe it? If you've ever been to Vegas and they have the hotel, what is it called? The Link. And so from the top, there's a building above the hotel that goes all the way down through the promenade over all these shops, and everybody can see you. Yes, I did, and my husband didn't, but he's not going to do anything like that. But it looked like fun, so I did. It was not on a bucket list. I just looked up one day. We were walking in the promenade, the little area, and I was like, that looks like fun. So I did it. Anyway, so we had a wonderful, wonderful time. Let me talk about first the couple garments I said I would take pictures in later. So what was it? Oh, the first garment was, and I cannot remember the pattern number. I'll put it here. Look for it on the screen. But remember this? This was that Vogue dress. I wore this. We went to go see the Cirque du Soleil show. It was playing at the Bellagio, or it's showing at the Bellagio, I should say. And so I'll pop up a few pictures here. I wore with, because it was cooler in Vegas, I did take my the Stitch Sisters cardigan. I had made that during the cardigan challenge, and so I took that with me. So that's what I wore out. So yes, that's what I wore out that night, and it worked perfect. It was nice. It was a wonderful night. We had a great time. Like I said, it was a little cooler, so I had to wear some tights and stuff, but that was fine. So yeah, was excited about that. The other makes I showed you were this one, and I talked about these in my January makes video. So if you want to, I'll put the link up above. So if you want to see me go into detail, check that video out. But I did wear this that following night. We wanted to see a comedy show, and so there was a few that popped up we thought we wanted to see, and we just weren't really interested in seeing anybody. So we just kind of hung out and went out, just hanging out anyway. And so I end up wearing this with remember this here is the the Nikki blazer by Styles on Me Patterns. One thing I forgot to mention in that video, my review, because I did a separate review on this, and I'll link that up above, is I needed to I should have shortened the cuffs by an inch and a half. So I just folded them under. But yeah, so you will see that in the pictures I have rolling here. And then let me get into my February, the rest of my February makes. So I just made a couple things. One is this top that I have on, and I will share that in just a moment. But I made, and I also did a separate video on this. This is the Montoya Patterns, the Tory wrap coat. And remember, a couple of these, the Nikki blazer and the Tory wrap coat, is in support of the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge that was going on, hosted by myself and Myra Lorraine. And so the winners will be announced soon, so watch out for that video. It should be next week. And so I have a separate video with review on this. Absolutely love it. So let me just say, I was also planning to be an ambassador for the Elizabeth Made This Day and Night Dress Challenge. However, for those who follow me on social media and everything, you know that as soon as we came back from Vegas, we found out my husband's grandmother passed away, so we had to turn around and fly right back out. So 3 weeks I really didn't have time to do much sewing, and so I couldn't fulfill that obligation. But I finished it at the end of February, and the look I was initially going for the Day and Night Dress Challenge was, I knew I wanted to make the Cashmerette Dartmouth top, and I knew I wanted to make it into a dress. So that's still exactly what I did, just not in time for the challenge, which is fine because I knew I still wanted to do it. So my day look is actually, and I'll just pop up pictures here. The Dartmouth that I made was in black. And let me just tell you my measurements. So for those who are familiar with Cashmerette patterns, her patterns are made for more geared towards plus size curvy. And so for me, her ranges, she has her bust are in C, D, E, F, and GH cup sizes. So for me, I cut out the cup size of a GH in a 22 bust. I graded to a 24 waist and a 24 hip. So that's what I did for both of these Dartmouths. I made two. And this is not my first time making this pattern. The first time I made this pattern was 2 years ago. And I knew nothing about grading between sizes, taking my measurements, making sure everything fit properly. So it was way too baggy. And I was like, oh, this is not a good pattern for me. I just didn't know how to rectify the sizing and fit issues at the time. But now that I'm very familiar with Cashmerette sizing and everything, I knew pretty much what I needed to do. So the first thing I made was this top, and I'll just pop up pictures here, but love it, love it. Now this fabric I got from, SAS Fabrics in Phoenix, Arizona. So this was 3 years ago I got this fabric. So you all know I'm trying to use that fabric in my stash. And it is a thin knit. So it was a little hectic to work with. It feels nice, but it was hectic to work with because it rolls. Is one of those fabrics that roll, which I don't like working with fabrics like that. But I did use my ballpoint needle. I should have used my walking foot, but I did not. That was just being lazy. I changed my tension. I brought my tension down, sewed in longer stitch lengths, and that really worked. And of course I serged everything on the inside. But so this is the top, and I'll pop up pictures here. And so for the dress version, which is just this black knit, I had got this knit from Walmart. And this is I used probably 2 yards, I want to say, maybe 2.5. 2.5 yards, because I did view A for both of these. So for view A, you cut them out on, you only need one pattern piece for each layer, the outer and the inner layers. And so I was able to lay that out flat. So this is the black version. And what I did, only thing I did, because I was not looking for a bodycon fit, so I wasn't looking to make it fit. So I wasn't looking for a bodycon fit. I just wanted to go pretty much straight down. And so I did that. So I followed, what is her name? Sarita. So I'll put a link to her blog post down below. But she did that. And so I just, from here down on me, I went down 17 inches because I knew I wanted to be just like just around my below my knee, but it ended up not being below my knee because I did something wonky with the cut, and so I had to cut it off to make it even. And so I think, well, you'll see in the pictures, it's like right around my knee area, and so or a little bit above my knee. And so that is what I did. And let's see. Yes. And also what you will see me doing, because for the day and night dress challenge, I wanted a day look with the black dress and the night look with the black dress. So what I did was take pictures of the black dress, which you can see, which is the Dartmouth extended into a dress. And then my day look is with, this was my final make for February's BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. This is actually the Style Sew Me Madison cardigan, and I extremely modified it. I shortened it because I wanted a shorter cardigan. And yeah, and I shortened, I did shorten the sleeves on this slightly as well. And so my day look is this with the black dress, and then my night look is the black dress with the Tory wrap coat. And so you'll see all those pictures here. And so I love the way it turned out. Plus, another reason, this initially was going to be my Dartmouth dress, but it's just way too thin. It would have been too clingy on my body. And I got this fabric from Fabric Mart This is a rayon jersey. I don't know what this is from SAS Fabrics. If anybody ever been there, you know that it's not really labeled like that. But it is a jersey knit. But I knew once I switched it up, I knew that this will go with more things, and it will most certainly go with this. This is a ready to wear dress. And I had a neon color, this color neon, exactly, cardigan that did the same waterfall look as my modification, but it got holes in it. It's just bad. So anyway, I was like, oh, that will go together. So yes, for the summer, before this gets too droopy looking on me, I'm sure I can still pull this off with this. So yeah, I'm loving that I can interchange all these. This even could go with this, because you'll see in the picture I have on my Dartmouth here with a jean skirt, and so I can even throw this over it if I really wanted to, with what I have on today. So I think that is all. Those are all my makes from the month of February. And stay tuned. Like I said, I do have the BHM Pattern Designers winners video coming up, and I have my pants block. I already said that my pants block is done. Actually, they're right here. I just need to finish off, redo the waistband, and that's another reason I made this top. There's a lighter pink that matches these pants, so I'll be wearing this top with my pants. And I also have a pair of black pants finished that I'll be able to interchange. I'm thinking more about interchanging my looks, so that's going to be, I think I mentioned this earlier, it'll be a pop of some print with solids and different things like that, so my wardrobe can be more functional, and I'm not stuck with a bunch of prints and florals and different things like that, and really nothing to go with them. So yeah, that is it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't hesitate, leave those down in the comments. I thank you everybody for tuning in today. I also have a haul video coming up, which is going to be a fun haul. Very excited about that. So let me know if you have any questions or comments, but thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you check the iCard. I will put links to the previous videos. I'll put the link to Sarita's blog post about how she modified the Dartmouth into a dress. And yeah, that is it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You all have a blessed week, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.